So I got cut short, but that's because of this idiot Sony camera telling me how it is fast cooling down. But anyway, this is a Samsung A31 that was failing to charge, and so I had so far told you that we measured the voltage at this ends of the fiber, and we noticed that it was reaching, and then we measured after we plugged the fiber in to that point, and the voltage wasn't arriving. Let me just show you that, because right now it's plugged in. Like, this comes through, this passes through this fiber, and this fiber takes it to the main motherboard. So that's the positive terminal. When I measure there, you can see the 5 volts from the charger. Now when you notice, I have unpeeled that and scraped off this area around. When this plugs in, we are ideally supposed to receive, okay, that's to the, this is actually ground connected to the negative terminal. We should be getting that voltage, but we get nothing. And as such, I decided to scrape this on the fiber. I found the solution on YouTube. I'm going to link the channel down there. You check the guy out, but he wasn't speaking English, so I just observed what he was doing and tried to reproduce the same. Now I'm going to solder a wire looping from that point to the other point that we scraped, and as such I'm going to take advantage of earphone wires like I had told you earlier on, and that's what we are having right here. And these wires are always coated, so I've chosen to use the red one because it will help me achieve my needs. And yeah, my soldering gun I think is excessively hot and doesn't want to stick, but then anyway, let me try to polish the excess one that doesn't allow new solder to bond to it. Okay, now that we have that, so I'm going to expose some part, and then also on this side expose. Now this provides the two ends of this wire, and as such, let me trim that out, and this also. So now we go to our motherboard. Let me first remove power supply from this, disconnect that, and then I need some flux that I had picked earlier on with my blade, but just decided to remain put there, and then where I want it to connect. Alright, now I'm going to swab there. Okay, oh, you may not be able to see. I just didn't want to get rid of that cushioning. It does a trick at keeping this fiber from bouncing out of the socket. Okay, that's done. Now this I'm making sure it's not on the battery. I don't know, I don't like this adaptive camera app. It doesn't allow me to adjust the ISO manually. Okay, that is enough. Now get one end of my cable here, and then I don't think I was able to place solder at that time. It was doing to me into thinking so, but alright, that's not a big deal. We'll get solder there. Hook or crook. Okay, finally. They thought they would outsmart me, but I will also outsmart them. Anyway, do that. I think it's kind of hard to speak while recording. I think that's why most people first record and then voice them over, to avoid those awkward silent moments when one is concentrating 100%. So it is refusing to bond. I think this place I need to first heat it by swabbing this gun over it like that. I hope so. yeah, I think it has held. Now the next is to put the other end right here. Don't mind me, but I shouldn't be doing this over the battery. Okay, try to make the footprint as small as possible. Now next is I plug it into the socket and we attempt to charge the phone. So let me bring this and plug it in there. Okay, so it has gone in. Then this, I'll try to find or allow it run over there. So let us plug in the battery and the charger and hopefully get what we need. Okay, so plugging in the charger right there, it is plugged in. Okay, and ta-da, we get the charging icon. Now I expect it to be maybe at 0%, because I tried powering on earlier on and oh, it's at 2%. So this is job well done, and if you feel like it, you can stick around with us as we cover it up, and in so covering up it will be charging, and that will allow us assess if it has gained full charge. Okay, if it is charging, if the percentage rises, but that's already good enough. So if you feel like subscribing, hit the subscribe button. Don't mind my lighting, it decided to itself. Okay, the funny thing is I don't see the other parts, but I'll surely find them. At least I so far located the screws, and always feel free to look for answers on YouTube. They are quite helpful, and when I say helpful, perhaps very helpful. Now at hand there's a phone that I don't recognize. Oh, I remembered. Okay. Okay, all right. This is the place where I had placed all of them, and okay. So let's get it out. Right now we are just creating ours, but the video is more or less ended. Oh, this is for the M31 actually. It's not for our A31. It's strange that these should come around the same time for repair, but all is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. Okay, put it aside and find part one. Yeah, I like folding them in these polythenes to just keep them together so that they're not so scattered around. Now the beauty with this is it's like a whole piece. They come together like that. All right, slowly. So okay, I kind of feel happy that we've been able to afford this personal solution. So I think I'm going to put tape over there to make sure that this doesn't swing around a lot, causing us trouble. And as much as it is insulated, still it will be decent enough to ensure there's double or triple protection. So first I'm going to put some under it right there. Okay, then another over it. Sorry, I'm doing this in real time. It's not voiced over, so that's why the video will sound relatively longer than it is, because every step I am going through it gradually. I could have edited the video, but I wanted it to come raw. This is just to keep this from shorting to the upper or lower part. Now I bring these screws with screws, I bring the back into play. Right, so but that means I have to first unplug my charger. Okay, plug it, and then make sure there's no screw held up somewhere there by magnets. Usually I like to stick to the speaker magnet. It's sad, I should have covered those lenses. My hand just slipped and touched them. I hate to be the one who smudges someone's cameras, but anyway, I'll be careful next time. It's one of the things you're supposed to pay attention to as a technician. Oh, I hit the power button. I didn't intend to do that. I'm going to first shut it down, and then we do the charging. I could even plug in the charging, then we'll see the percentage later on, just like that. Now the question is, where are my screws? I found the screwdriver. My screws are there on this magnet. So those are some of the things we use around here. We just improvise whatever works, but it looks like the screws have preferred the magnet more than they should. I tried to pick them by the tip of my screwdriver. There was only objection met. Anyway, that won't deter us from screwing that into place, just like that. Alright, and okay, alright, that is fine. So I kind of find it weird that should happen. The connector just stops transmitting power to the main board, which is weird. And it's funny that that problem simply solved that way. That means, I think repair is also at some point humility, caring to consult, which is alright. Now that that is done, I will let you on this like that, and put that. Having done that, okay, we close that, and then we come to the bottom, this side.